Hey y'all! My name is Mallory Paulino from SAHMallorie. I post all kinds of homemaking and cleaning content, and today's video is going to be a clean and undecorate with me. We don't have tons of cleaning that needs to be done. The house is pretty tidy. I have a grocery order coming later, and I really need to clean out the fridge because I genuinely cannot remember the last time I cleaned our fridge, and it's gross. Like, it's really gross. But I do want to take down the few Easter decorations we have. Like you saw before, we only had a few of those, and my husband and I are also going on a date tonight when he gets off work, so I don't have tons of time, and like I said, there's not even tons to do today, so it'll probably be pretty quick, I'm guessing. I don't know yet because I haven't started. So we're gonna go ahead and get to cleaning because, like I said, I want to get the house cleaned up before my husband gets home from work, because as soon as he gets home from work, we are going on a date night, and I'm really excited. So I'm gonna go ahead and get cleaning. Alright, so the first thing we're going to start with is tidying up in the living room real quick. Then we're going to wipe down the table and whatnot in here. And if you can see on the couch, we have some baking soda sitting on it. It's been sitting for a few hours already. So after I get everything wiped down, we're going to go ahead and vacuum that off the couch. Next, we're going to wipe down the windowsill, and since it was so hard to see all the smudges and fingerprints that were all over it, I figured I'd give you a good close-up, and honestly, it needs to be like repainted, but we're just going to wipe it down for now. And since we didn't have any more paper towels for the kids, which are coming in our grocery order later today, you'll see them using my vacuum attachments to help me wipe up everything today. I wiped down the top of the TV stand like I normally do, but the front was also covered in fingerprints because the kids love playing with this TV stand. They use this middle part like their own little cave, and they shut the doors and shut themselves in. So it was covered in fingerprints, so I'm going to wipe that down real quick, and then we're going to wipe down the coffee table, and then we're going to move into the kitchen. I forgot, we're actually going to vacuum the baking soda off the couch before we move into the kitchen. And this part's so cute because the kids are using their little vacuum attachments to help me vacuum the baking soda off the couch. And getting the baking soda out of the creases in this couch was actually really hard because I lost the little crevice tool that I normally use for it, actually a long time ago at this point. I think the kids may have taken it because they always play with the vacuum attachments, but I haven't been able to find it anywhere, and it's been probably a couple months at this point. But anyways, I'm just going to take the brush head off the vacuum and try and use that to vacuum it all up. It didn't all come out, but that's fine. I mean, it'll come out eventually. Now I'm going to tidy up in the kitchen, and it wasn't near as big of a mess as it normally is. There was just a little bit of laundry in the floor and a couple of things from breakfast basically. So I'm going to tidy up that real quick, and then we're going to wipe down the table before we go into the actual kitchen area. For some reason, when I moved the camera over here, I didn't like angle it towards me all the way. I don't even know why, and I did not realize it until I was editing. But we're gonna pick up, there was only a couple things on the counter, and then I'm gonna fix the camera and I'm gonna do the dishes. As usual, there were a few things left over that needed to be hand washed because they wouldn't fit in the dishwasher, so I'm going to clean out that side of the sink like I usually do. That way I have somewhere clean to put them. I need to get like a dish drying rack or mat or something, but for now I'm just going to clean out this side of the sink so I can put them in there once they're clean. This video hardly qualifies as an undecorate with me because we only had like 3 things total that were actual Easter decorations, but I'm going to go ahead and move those out of the way, and I'm going to take the leftover Easter candy out of that jar and I'm going to put it in our normal candy jar, and then we're going to wipe down the counters, and there's one more decoration over in the corner by my diffuser that I'm going to take out, but otherwise that was all the decorations we had. And the timing worked out perfectly because as soon as I was done wiping down all the countertops, my groceries arrived, so we're going to put away most of those, and I'm going to try and leave out most of the cold stuff because I'm about to take everything out of the fridge anyways, and we're going to scrub that down.
And real quick, I just wanted to show you guys my absolute favorite snack at the moment. It's this Popcorn Indiana black and white drizzle popcorn, whatever it's called, but it's sweet and salty because it's just popcorn covered with chocolate, and it is so good. You guys have to try it. And now comes the fun part. We're going to empty out the fridge completely so we can wipe it down really well. And it was kind of hard getting a good angle seeing into the fridge because our kitchen is so tiny, as you can see. But I'm going to give you a good close-up of what the fridge looked like when it was empty. And it was honestly disgusting. And I contemplated deleting all this footage and pretending this never happened and just pretending I have a naturally squeaky clean fridge. But I decided to leave this in because it really is a crazy before and after. Are you ready for the scary part? This is what my fridge looked like before I cleaned it. It's so gross and I can't believe it was this gross, but like I said, I can't remember the last time I cleaned it out. I don't know why, but the fridge is just one of those that it doesn't occur to me to clean it out often, even though it should be one of the places you clean the most because that's where you keep your food, but it had gotten so out of hand. And here I was trying to figure out where to start, so I decided to start with cleaning out a few Tupperware and produce bins that still had old food in them, so I'm going to empty those out and wash those really well. Like I said earlier, it was really hard to get a good angle showing me cleaning out the fridge because our kitchen is so tiny, but I tried to get a good angle. I don't know how good it really turned out, but now I'm going to go in and deep clean this fridge because it was so gross and I still can't get over it. And here is what the fridge looked like after I scrubbed it for probably close to an hour. It looks so much better now, and I am making a promise to myself that I'm going to clean this fridge out way more often. You can see a couple of things are in the door because I had forgot to do a little after sneak peek, whatever you want to call it, until after I had already started putting some of the stuff back into the fridge. But now we're going to finish up putting everything back into the fridge, and it looks so much better now that it's done. And I'm going to give you an overview of what it looks like once everything's in the fridge. I'll do another close-up. Now we're going to get the eggs put away in their cute little egg container, and then we're going to prep some fresh ingredients after that, because we always reach for fruits and veggies more if I already have it washed and cut up and ready to go in the fridge. I love these produce bins that I got from Marshall's, I think, because they keep the produce and fruits and veggies, whatever you want to call it, fresh for so long, and I can just use the container itself to wash them off in. But like I said a second ago, we're way more likely to eat fruits and veggies if I go ahead and wash them and cut them up. So I'm going to go ahead and cut these strawberries up because they are one of our favorite snacks, and I absolutely hate letting produce go to waste. Now that we've got everything back in the fridge and organized nicely, this is what it looks like. It looks a million times better than it did before. And the very last thing we're going to do is vacuum the floors. As always, we made a huge mess in the kitchen cleaning out the fridge. There's like a giant pile of crumbs and whatever else in the floor right in front of the fridge. So we're going to vacuum all that up real quick, and that's going to be it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope it gave you all the cleaning motivation you needed, especially if you need to clean out or reorganize your fridge, because that was a huge project. But if you did like this, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. And if you want to see more, hit that subscribe button, and I will see you next time. Bye!